Hey guys, how are you? So I made a Craigslist marketing video before and I wasn't happy with it because I just wasn't. Like usually I try to give you guys much more actionable quality information that you can use, and in this video that's what I'm going to do. So in this video we're going to go through a few kind of Craigslist marketing strategies that are effective, that I would recommend, that I know people have built either successful products on top of, or promoted their products effectively, or built full businesses. Okay, so first is first. If you understand the worlds of like appliances or electronics or some other items that are lucrative, right? And lucrative being, you can sell them for $500, right? There's many people who build entire businesses like this. This actually sustains their life by doing this arbitrage, where they go, let's say you understand like washing machines. And if you don't, there's not a whole lot to them. You can get to understand them pretty quickly. You go and you like look for washing machines. And you buy maybe a few, right? The ones that if you understand them, you know which ones to buy. You can test that they work. And by the way, I mean obviously you should have enough expertise. It's really helpful if they're broken that you can actually fix them sometimes, right? Because then you can get the broken ones for really cheap or free. So anyway, but you don't have to understand washing machines, it's just an example. So, okay, you put them in your garage, right? And then you fix them up and try to sell them, Sell them for like $100, $50, $200 extra for where you bought it, right? And you would know ideal versus for how much you can sell it for because you kind of know the space. And if you don't know the space initially, you kind of get to know these things relatively quickly, because there's only a certain number of brands, certain number of features that these things have, and you kind of get to know what's a good deal, what's not a good deal, what will sell, what won't. So anyway, and it's an all cash business, and you really just need to make 1 or 2 sales a day to sustain yourself pretty well, especially if your margin is like, if you make $100 profit per thing. Right? That's a $3,000 salary. For many parts of the world, that would be a very reasonable, or even many parts of the United States, that would be a really reasonable salary for many people that you can do from home, no commute, right? And it's like you have no boss. It's like, so you get a lot of benefits. It's not like an amazing job, right? But if you can sell 2 or 3 items per day, then right away, if you hustle a little more, right away, you're making some good money there. A very reasonable salary. But that's if you do like 2 or 3 per day. Of course, when people start out, they're lucky to average 1 per day, but this is possible, you see. Another thing that people do, and this is a very, very big shift, another strategy, a totally different strategy, is giving away free things. So if you're if you're an online marketer, probably you've written some kind of ebooks, Kindle books, and you know that in the Kindle you need to get a lot of downloads because that will propel your book higher in the Amazon search rankings, so in category rankings as well. So what you want to do when you have free book giveaways, post them on every possible city of Craigslist, freebie, right? Post that so that you will get so many, right? If you post in New York, in Los Angeles, in San Francisco, blah 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 blah. Every city in like where Kindle is, right? Because it's not in every city of the world, but it's definitely every city in America, Canada, all that. Post that, right? Post your freebie, because you're gonna get so many people getting your free Kindle book that it's gonna propel you to the top of the search results in Amazon. And when you turn the price back on, the price will be like a certain paid amount, and your book will be on the top of the rankings, right? So this is a really good, amazing strategy that I'm actually going to be trying this myself very soon, and I'll post results. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this. So if you have a thing that if you have a digital product, any digital product, and it's on some platform where there's a search algorithm, this might be a very golden type of strategy for you. Okay, next. What's next? Okay, so one very important thing that you should accomplish with all of your Craigslist postings. And this is overlooked sometimes, but don't overlook it, is have a great catchy title, a very professional, good description that is keyword rich, because a lot of people, they filter searches by keywords. You want it keyword rich and different keywords. So if you're selling bicycles, you want to have bike in there as well. Cycle, I don't know what the words are, but you know, different kinds, so people can still find you if they filter. And of course, you want to have photos, really nice photos, because photos are really good. Like they sell, they really entice people. They make your listing like convert so many times better. So that's something that you want to really do on Craigslist. And you know, of course, for every Craigslist category, there may be some like Craigslist, you know, unique strategies. I can't possibly go through all of them, but what I will say about categories is that sometimes, let's say you're selling something, this thing, right? But the problem is that in your category you're competing with everybody else. So what some people do, and I don't know how kosher this is, and I don't know if this is a part of, I think actually Craigslist frowns on this a little bit in terms of service, but see if you can make it work for you. What you can do is post your item in a slightly related category, but that category that isn't exactly the category, right? So that right away you're not next to all your competitors. So right away you're like, it's like kind of related still, but you're not next to all the competitors, and that will help you maybe stand out. So those are at least some good, like, and very different Craigslist marketing strategies that I'll leave you guys with. And by the way, if you're promoting your business, I have a book and a full course on how to grow your business to like 1 million customers. And I did this for my business, and in the book I explained, and in the course, and in the book, they have, the course and the book, they have overlapping information for the most part. It's just some people like to read, some people like the course. So you don't get both, you get one or the other. But they both explain, you know, I give all of my marketing hacks and my marketing strategies, and there's plenty, there's so many. So, and that's available, it's all very reasonably priced, and I'll link to it in the description of the video, and I'll probably have a button somewhere in the video, probably here, or maybe here, and you can click that and learn more about them. So check them out. If you're promoting your business, it should be very helpful. And by the way, keep in touch with me, subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, you know, give it a thumbs up if it was insightful and helpful, and hopefully if you subscribe, I'll see you in my next video.